Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We have the 1980 inside pitch replay going again. Trying to keep up on this. It's a little hard in winter time. I get sidetracked by inside blitz. I got my war games going on. So it's hard to think baseball when it's cold outside. But hey, here we are. Today we have the Reds 47 and 26 at the Giants 31 and 44. And yes, I already started this game before I realized I was not recording. So Dave Collins is already on first base. For the Giants, John Montefiusco is on the mound, 4-8 with a 4.01 ERA. He'll be facing Collins in left field, Concepcion at shortstop, Griffey at right field, Dreesen at first base, Knight at third base, Geronimo at center field, Kennedy second base, Nolan Ketchen, and Frank Pastor is the pitcher for the Reds. And Pastor, the aforementioned Pastor, is 9-4 with 3.51. He'll be facing Bill Norris, center field. Max Venable, left field. Jack Clark, right field. Rennie Stennett, second base. Rich Murray, first base. Joe Strain, third base. Johnny LeMaster, shortstop. Mike Sadek, catching, and John Montefusco on the mound. So we will start then with, as I say, Collins on first. Um, so actually, I think I can play this in a nice little knockdown window there. My dice tower out of the way. So much going on sometimes. Um, all right, strategy roll. Dave Collins on first is going to be a 19, nothing going there. So we're going to go ahead and pitch. Pitch is 13. He is not tired, so we don't have to worry about that. The bat is 21. G5, 5-4-3 possible double play. He's a 3, 2, 2 or less, 2. And he gets double play, 5-4-3 double play, 2 out. That'll teach him to start off with a runner on base. I am rusty on this too, so hopefully I don't forget anything. Well, you're sharp on the rolls when you play it a lot, and then all of a sudden you don't play for a little bit and you get rusty. I remember the double play, pitchers double play, the batters double play, the fielder, and my infield. I forgot to do that. That should have been normal. I think that automatically kicks in there. All right. Maybe I need to keep that chart out for that one just to be sure. I'm going to need these charts for other things. It's normal. Double play. Yeah, we get out of shape real quick on everything when we don't play for a little bit, don't we? All right. Double play, double play, double play. Normal, no change. No change. All right. That'll bring up Griffey. He's batting 341, 294 in real life. The pitch to him, 52. There'll be a strikeout possibility. 18 is no strikeout, so the bat is going to be 26 off of his card, F9. Griffey goes down meekly, and so do the Reds. Brings up Bill North, bat 223. F9. Right. The pitch to North. 46. Range play at. We go to the ballpark. Pitcher's not showing up there. Ah, I see right there. Fix this up real quick. Right, Pastor. And I need to fix that in so that doesn't happen again. All right. That should have that all fixed up. And does. All right. So Pastor against North. Go ahead and roll. 5-1 is the pitch against the righty. He's batting lefty, so we don't look at that. Goes 41, single to 6. Billy North is on with a hit. That'll help his average a little bit. Strategy roll is going to be a 10. Nothing going for him. I think I get a warning when that comes on. Pick off, bunt. But I do got to catch the attempts. Okay. The 10's not going to cut it for him. He needed a 7. All right, so the pitch to Venable with no strategy going on is going to be 45, possible strikeout 1. That's going to be a strikeout against the righties 15, so he strikes out. Good thing we didn't have any strategy on. Venable goes down on strikes. Jack Clark comes out. I'm in bad shape here. North should be on. Maybe why nothing showed up. I think I have that goes red when they are on base. And we get a strategy roll. Hit and run shows yes. Okay, see, I had a method for my madness. All right, Venable is up. No, Venable is done. He struck out. Should have been at the 10. Boy, I got that all messed up. I'll get my act together yet, I swear I will. Next batter. Jack Clark. That makes sense. Now we're going to do a strategy roll. I got to clear everything out, get this right. We are a mess. Billy North will attempt to steal. He is a 14, 0, plus 2 is a 16. Gets an 18. That is a caught stealing. It's going to be 2 out. All right, that brings up Jack Clark still. Pitch to Clark, 24. We go to the ballpark, 26, F9. Clark goes down. Each team's got a base runner. Their speedy guy on has done nothing with it. Dan Dreesen's up for the Reds. Pitch to him, 16. Going to be a strikeout possibility, 10 against the righty, 8. Don't think oh yeah, we do add these. And so that's not enough. That's a 9. So no strikeout. We go to the batter, Dreesen. 12, F9. Sorry about that. It takes me a little while to remember things sometimes. Ray Knight comes up at 298. Come on, Greg, get your act together. I don't know. I'm getting nervous when I record. It makes me just kind of brain go to shit. He's out. Ray Knight pitched at 9-12. Question marks. He's not tired, so he's not going to be forced to come out. The question marks are against a right-handed batter, 1-4. We got a 1. That's a single. Ray Knight's going to get on with a single. Cesar Geronimo. Strategy roll 2. Going to be nothing. He only attempts on a hit and run. The pitch, 54. Possible walk. Oh boy, I did not want to do that. Yeah, he walked anyway. That was a 7. So yes, he does walk. So Montefusco finds himself in a little bit of problems already. Strategy roll coming up for Kennedy. Kennedy's batting 247. Strategy rolls 10. Nothing happening there. 64. Go to the ballpark. We roll a 12. That's going to be a star line 2, which is an F8. No advancement. Don't want to advance him. I'm sure of that. F8 minus 2. He's a 3. And our center fielder is a +2, 3, 4, 5, 3. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not going to take a chance. Too early in the game, and we got 2 guys on. Nolan's not the greatest to be up, but he is what you got. He's batting 455. Hasn't played much this season yet. Strategy roll is 20. Nothing going on with 2 outs. 23. Range play at 44. Going to be S4. And his range is 2. All of a sudden, I am just completely stupid here today. Completely stupid here. Two or less, he's going to miss it. I mean, 2 or less, he'll get it. 4, he does not get it, so it's going to stay a single 4. Single 4 advancement is going to be first and third needs to be a 3 plus. Is not 2 outs. Yes, it is. And second to home, 2 plus. So they're going to advance. They're going to advance 2 bases. He goes home, is 1 in. Nolan comes through, gets a single, scores 1, and advances the other. Frank Pass scores up with 2 outs. Strategy roll is nothing. Pitch 61, possible strikeout 25. And we rolled a 12, so that is a strikeout. Down to go to side, but the damage is already done. Put 1 across. Rennie Stennett comes up for the Giants, bat 243. The pitch to Stennett is 34. No singles. So we go to batter's card 43. Pop up to the pitcher. Yeah, we're having a day of it. Don't mind me. Rich Murray, bat 167. He has 90 at bats. Pitch to him, 36. ET, 63 is the roll on the batter's card. Against a righty is a G6. Error for shortstop is 5. 17, no error. That's going to be an out 6-3. Joe Strain batting 215. A lot of these Giants have poor batting averages. They have not been well, not playing well at all. Pitch 54, possible walk 12, no walks. Batter's card 15, S8, Strain strokes in a single. It'll be a 2-out base runner for Johnny LeMaster. Strategy roll says nothing going on. 55, blank space. Goes straight to the batter's card. 55 against a righty is a double to 7. Ouch. They're going to come right back and put one across. Double to 7. -1 +1 for 2 outs. He's a 2. 7 makes him a 3. We could score him if we roll with 3. Let's get the double in first. Let's go for it. 5. He's out. Out at home. All right, we're going to hit the double and the runner out at home. Oh, that's right. We just hit that on the double. Double, runner out at home. That'll be an assist to 7. We'll give an assist to the third baseman too, saying he cut it off, and a put out to the catcher. All right, brings up Dave Collins for the second time, singled the first time. Pitch to him, 14. Possible strikeout, but he's batting left, 55. Single to 4, he's on again. Strategy roll. Going to attempt to steal. He's a 16. '17, '18, '19. It'll be a 19. And he gets a 19, so he barely gets the stolen base. We're going to go ahead and move him up to second. That is his 34th stolen base. Dave Concepcion again. Go ahead and roll strategy again. He's going to attempt to steal again. He is a 16 again. +3 is a 19. Is there a penalty for stealing third? No, just for home. All right, 19 again. Pretty safe doing that. 1, that's a steal of third base. And that brings up another strategy roll for Concepcion, who's just kind of standing back watching the show. Right, strategy roll, 8, nothing this time. Pitch to Concepcion, 54, possible walk, 9, 9 against the righty, 7, no walk, goes to the batter's card, 55, G5, with nobody out, 5 to 3. He's a 4-base runner. You can either take the out at first base or try for home. 5 or 6 will get them at home. So we're going to take the, I think we're going to take the out and get score 5 to 3. And he's going to go ahead and score. That's going to be 2 to nothing for the Reds. Ken Griffey, nobody on base, 1 out, pitch to him, 65, possible home run. There's a home run question mark. Against a left-handed batter is a 17. We go to the batter's card then. he needs against a right-handed pitcher a 13-12 actually, and gets a 12. So Griffey goes ahead, strokes one across, and that is his 10th of the season so far. That puts the Reds up by 3-0. Dan Dreesen comes up first base. Montefusco's taking it a little bit here. Pitch to Dreesen, 36. Hit by pitch possibility. Got a 19. That's not going to be a hit batsman. All right. So we're going to pitch again to him. 65 is going to be a home run question mark. 17 against the left-handed batter is possible. He needs a 13 against a right-handed pitcher. We get a 3. Back-to-back home runs. Dreesen puts another one out. That's his 6th of the year. Reds are now up 4-0. Montefusco's out there kicking around on the mat a little bit. He's now given up 6 hits, 4 runs, and not even completed 3 innings yet. His tire rate is approaching fast. See right here, 3 more hits or runs, and he's going to have to get pulled. Ray Knight's up. Oh, not even that. I did not even roll his home run yet. Continue that on. Now, see that he's down to 1 left. Ray Knight pitched tonight, 51. EG, question mark, 64. G1, pitcher's error 0, so that's going to be an out 1-3. No. Out 1-3. I hit the wrong. Boy, I'm a mess. That should be 1. We should be in third inning still. It should be 2 outs. Out 1-3. Yeah, I'm a mess. Sometimes I mess the wrong things up. Sorry about that. Things happen. Somehow I clicked twice there. We gotta get all the way back to Geronimo coming up. The only problem is sometimes I do mess up pushing buttons. I need to make these a little bit more discernible. I think I hit actually 2 of them. Somehow he made on base and I spazzed. Geronimo's up with 2 outs. Pitch 12. Possible question mark against a left-handed batter, 1-17. We have a 10. That's star line. We will roll a 1. That's going to be an out F7. So he survives the inning, but he gives up 3 runs, and they are now firmly behind. Mike Sadek coming up for them. He's not the greatest of hitters either, but well, he is 318, 252 in real life. Pastor's offering to him is 55. Goes to the ball. The batter's card 33, out 6-3. That'll bring up Montefusco. I got to try to keep him in there. It's only the 3rd freaking inning for crying out loud, and this is the 80s. 46, range play at. We go to the bar park. 41, Starline 5 is a G5. Range for him is 3. We get a 2, so he makes the play out 5-3. How did he get 1 second? That's still there from the last inning. 5-3. All right, Bill North comes up with 2 outs. Pitch 35. Goes to North's card 25. G6 out 6-3. That'll bring up the Reds in the 4th. Junior Kennedy. And yeah, somehow I've just really got this all messed up. I'm going to go ahead and put the 0 outs in the 4th inning. And Kennedy's up. Pitch 52. Possible strikeout 12. Not against Montefusco. Batter's card 54. L1. Lines it right back to the pitcher. Joe Nolan comes up at 478. Pitch to him, 23. Range play at 35. F8. 8 is a 3. He gets a 1, so that's going to be caught. Nice play by the center fielder out F8. 2 down, and Pastor coming up. Montefusco is recovering off of his disaster inning. The pitch to Pastor, 42. Possible wild pitch, don't matter, nobody's on base. Repitch, 51. EG question mark, 25. As the batters roll, star line 4. G5, error rate for the third baseman is 20. Yeah, we don't even have to roll for that. That's going to be a one base error. I'm pretty sure that's a one base error. I'll verify that. EG G5. 1. Yep, boots the ball. That'll be an E5, one base error. And you don't want to let the pitcher on. And we did. That brings up Dave Collins, who is 2 for 2 with 2 stolen bases. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch, 55. Goes to the batter's card. Collins, 44. Star line 3 is now 4-3. And he squeezes out of letting the pitcher on, but you don't want to let that shit happen. It would have been nice to end the inning with him. Still 4-0 Reds. Giants are up in the bottom of the 4th. Max Venable batting 217. Pitch to him, 32. Question marks. Against the left-hand batter, he's an 8-14 star line. That will be a star line 2, out F8. That'll bring Jack Clark up. Pitch to him, 44. Possible walk, 6. That is a walk. I'll bring up Rennie Stennett. Strategy roll 20, possible pickoff attempt. He's a 6. We roll a d20 for that. 9, that's going to be a pickoff error. And I don't remember, I'm going to pause this quick and double check that. I don't know if that's, I think that's automatic. He doesn't have to roll against his thing, but I'm going to double check it. Be right back. Yes, that's what I thought. That's going to be a pickoff error on, so we're going to advance the runner on an error. Runner, error, goes to second. We're going to have to assign that error. E1. Sloppy game. And Stennett back up with, now we have a runner, Jack Clark on second. And Stennett, the pitch, well, let's do strategy roll first. Hit and run, not on second base. Pitch, 45. Possible strikeout, 7. Against a right-handed batter is no go. Batter's card 31 is going to be an L6, and we need to roll on the double play chart for a runner on second. That's going to be a 2-3. 1. Nope. L6. Runner holds. Oh, I keep hitting wrong buttons. That's been horrible lately. Rich Murray, batting 165. Pitch to him, 21. Possible strikeout, 16. Against the right-hand pitcher, 15-16 it is. And he goes down on strikes. That's the end of the inning. Both teams have kind of settled it down a little bit here in the last inning. Brings up the Reds in the 5th, leading 4-0. Dave Concepcion is up against Montefusco. Montefusco is staying in there despite being right on the edge of being pulled. 33 is the pitch, goes to the batter's card. 35, G4 out 4-3. Ken Griffey's up, homered last time, flew out the time before that. Pitch to Griffey, 54. Possible walk, 7. That's going to be a walk against Montefusco, and that's going to be his day. I will try to get him through this fifth inning, but he needs to be pulled. And I usually give him a little chance when I get the auto pull. Probably shouldn't, but I do. Brings up Treason. Griffey on first. Strategy roll nothing. Pitch 12. Question marks. Against the left-handed batter, 17 is going to be a star line. 2 is going to be an out at F8. He definitely needs pulled, and I will try to get that third out with him against Knight. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch 16. Possible strikeout 2 against Knight. That's going to be a strikeout. We make it through the fifth inning with him, but that's going to be his day. I'm going to wait to pull him to see if we can get a pinch hitter in for him. Joe Strain for the Giants is up against Pastor. Nobody on, nobody out. 3-6 ET. 43 Starline 3, which is a F9, no error check. And again, the Giants' offense is just nowhere to be found. Johnny LeMaster batting 178. Pitch to him 24. Goes to the ballpark 51. Out 4-3. That'll bring up Mike Sadek batting 311. Pitch to him 34. He's not tired, so there's no single. Batter's card 34. P6. That ends the inning. Be the sixth inning. Montefusco's going to come out. We'll do a double switch and take out Sadek. See who I got to come in here. All right. As far as catchers go, got Milt May. Milt May is available. That is it. So Milt May will come in bat ninth. He will pull out Sadek. And we will roll on my chart. It is the sixth inning. And San Francisco will bring in Tom Griffin. In the eighth position. All right, let's go ahead and get this all lined up and off here. New pitcher, defensive replacement, eighth catching, Milt May. Okay, and then ninth pitching is going to be Griffin. Make sure it shows up the way I want it to be. Yep, great. May and Griffin swap places. Griffin's up there. Take out Montefusco. We put in Griffin. And he will be actually, no, he's a reliever. 10-4. All right, Geronimo will face Griffin. Bat 271. Pitch to Geronimo 35. Possible strikeout 15. No strikeout 51. Out 4-3. Geronimo goes down. And before I forget, Griffin is 1-4 with a 3.64 ERA. 4-3. Junior Kennedy will come up. Pitch to Kennedy 21. Possible strikeout 6. Against a right-handed pitcher, that will be a strikeout. Kennedy strikes out. Good start, good appearance so far for Griffin. Joe Nolan, 458. Pitch to Nolan, 26. Gets a lefties, a star line. 1, F7. He goes down. 1, 2, 3 of the Reds. Griffin just knocks him right out. Out F7. Now if he can just get a little offensive support. Milt May comes up at 235. He's their normal catcher. Pitch to him, 23. against the lefty. Rolls off of his card. 14 against the righty is a single to 4. Milt May comes in and gets a hit. Maybe he's the spark they needed. That brings up Bill North. Bill North's batting 226. He's been on once and out 6-3 the second time. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to North, 35. Goes to the batter card, 45, G6, 2, 0, 6, 4, 3, 1. Normal is 0. So we get a 1 would be a double play. 5 is not. That is bigger than May, so that's going to be a 6-4 force out. Fielder's choice. All right, that brings up Venable with 1 out, 1 on. Strategy roll says 18. No strategy. 55 goes to the batter's card. Batter's card says 12. Double to 7. We'll hit the double and double to 7. Plus 1. He's the 3, 4. Minus 1. Goes down to 3. We'll try that. Didn't work last time though, did it? 1 out. Top of the Jack Clark. No, we're not going to try it. We're just going to stick with the double. All right, Jack Clark up. Runners in second, third, 1 out. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch to Clark, 56. Range play. 66 is the roll. F8. He's a 4, 1 to 4, no problems. He's a 6, does not get it. So we've got to roll again for a failed range play on the center fielder. That's going to give us a 5 or 6 is a double. 6 is a double. No, good thing we didn't try it. Clark comes through with a double, brings them both home, and it's a whole new ball game. Clark does his job and brings in 2 to make it a 4-2 game with Stennett coming up at 241. Maybe Milt May was what they needed. Strategy roll, hit and run, but nobody, not with guys on first. Nobody on first, excuse me. 41's the pitch, star line, 5. That'll be a G5. G5 with the runner on second is going to make him runner advances on the ball, hit the third base on a 6 roll only. Out 5-3, no advance. Two out, Rich Murray bat 163. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 55. Blank space, batter's card 43, out F8. And they managed to get 2 runs, but that's where they leave them. Runner on second. That'll be the 7th inning for the Reds. Pastor's leading it. He's still good for a little bit, so we'll leave him in there to bat. Pitch from Griffin, 33. Hit by pitch. Not against him. 23. It's going to be a single. Holy crap, you got to be kidding me. Single to Pastor. That'll bring up Collins. Strategy roll. Possible bunt. He is a 5. They're at double play range. So we're going to go ahead and roll for, actually the infield will be called when I roll the dice on the pitch. And we're going to use the D20 obviously for the result of the bunt. The red number will be for the fielder. So the pitch is going to be a 12 with a 5, and they're against double plays. Yeah, that's really not going to help them any at all. Lays down a little drag bunt. That went to 4, which is the first baseman. 12, 5. Successful sacrifice bunt. But the double play, and that we might just have to roll with that for as a try for a single. His bunt rate plus his BR rate. Collins' bunt rate is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus the fielding rate for the first baseman. The range 4. That's 5. Well, he's probably not going to get that. 7. Not going to get it. So it'll be out 1 to 3. Pastoral go to second. Out 1 to 4 rather. Not 1 to 4, 3 to 4. Yeah. But that. Oops. And. Duh. He should have got charged. I did that all wrong. I did that all wrong. See what happens when you don't play for a little bit. You just get utterly stupid. Sacrifice hit 3 to 4. There we go. This is 3. Put out 4. That's what I wanted. Concepcion with the runner on second. Strategy, nothing. Pitch. 1-1. Possible strikeout. 6. That will be a strikeout. Concepcion strikes out. That will bring up Ken Griffey. No strategy roll. Pitch 54. Error on the ground. Batter's card 65. Single to 9. Single to 9. E.G. Number 4. Or actually single at number 5. He boots the ball if he rolls as error. So single to 5, or not single to 5, single to 9, 8, 2 is an error on 9. So we're going to get a single. Roll 1 die 6. Oops, 1 die 6. 4. Against his BR 3. If it's higher, he's going to go get the 1 base. So single and second on an error. Single and second and an error. He scores. That'll be an E9. Ugly game. That puts the Reds up 5-0. Dreesen with a runner on second. And I'm just going to call that a double because it'll rack up the same. Pitch 56. Range play. Batter's card 25. Starline 1 is an F7. His range is 3. 2. That's an out F7. They give up another run. And that'll be the 7th inning for the Giants, trailing 5-2. Bottom of the order coming up. Pastor against Joe Strain. Pastor's still good for a little while. Pitch to Strain, 35. Blank space, 52. F9. All right, Johnny LeMaster coming up. 13, possible strikeout 5. That will be a strikeout. LeMaster goes down meekly. And that will bring up Tom Griffin. And we will go ahead and pull him out for a pinch hitter. And the pinch hitter against Pastor will be, we need a against the righty. That's going to be Jim Wolford coming in. So 9, take him out, put Wolford in at 9. No. 8 out, Wolford in at 8. And we will pinch hit Wolford. Wolford comes in about 277, pitch to him, 1-1, blank space, goes to the batter's card, 56, star line 4 is an out, 4-3. Down go to Giants to the bottom of the 7. Sorry about that. And the new pitcher in the 8th inning will be like Alan Ripley, and he's going to be batting 8th, where the vacated position was. No huss, no muss, no fuss there. All right, so Ripley, come in here. Pitchers will be back to the 8th. He's a reliever, 8-4. Against his stats so far this season in this replay, 22 innings pitched, 5.16 ERA, 1-1 record. And he'll be facing Ray Knight. Pitch 12, possible walk 16, no walk. Batter's card 24, L4. Down goes Knight on a line out to the second baseman. Brings up Cesar Geronimo. 22, possible strikeout, but not against the lefty. Batter's card 56, out 5-3. Rounds out third baseman. Junior Kennedy batting 244. Pitch to him 13, range play. Batter's card 31, G3. His range is 4. Gets a 5, so that sneaks on through for a single. Delay that. We got to roll the dice. Yes, it is a single to 3. And that'll bring up Joe Nolan, who is a 1 for 3. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch 64. Hit by pitch, he's a 0. Rolling the batter's card 25. Out L6. No chance for double play as there's 2 outs already. The Reds go down in the 8th. Brings up the Giants. They're running out of time. Need 3 runs. 2 innings to do it in. Pastor stays on the mound. Milt May, 239, singled his last time up. Pastor still has 3 and 3 left. So against May, pitch 15. Blank space, batter's card 14. He is a righty. This could be a single. Milt May definitely made a difference coming in. Brings up Billy North. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch 42. Possible home run against the righty. He's a lefty. 44 on the batter's card, G6. Double play is 2. 0 for double play depth. Double play depth going to the shortstop. +1. That's 2-3. A 6-4-3 double play. So 3. We need a 2. 4. Nope. It's higher than Milt May. So he's going to be a out 4-3. I mean, a fielder's choice 4-6. That will be Max Venable up with 1 out. Strategy roll, nothing. The pitch, 51. Possible strikeout, but he's a lefty, no go there. 46. Single to 8. Runner on first, no hit and run on. Single to 8 will be first to third -1. 0, 3, 2. I'm going to just hold him for a single. We're not going to be too we're not going to be too we're not having any luck on the base pass. I'd like to have at least a 50-50 chance of getting in there. Jack Clark coming up. Again, he could do some bad damage. 1 out. Strategy roll. I'm going to let Pastor try to work his way through this. He is showing tired now. 18, no strategy. Pitch to Clark. 66. Possible strikeout. 13, no strikeout. Batter's cards. 66 there. Out F8. Not going to try to advance him. Clark goes down, and their last hope this inning with runners on first and second. Rennie Stennett at 240. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 53. Possible error, 65. Single to 8. 8's error is 0, so he's not going to have an error. That'll be a single to 8 with 2 out. He's going to add 1. So North. Second at home, +2, +3. 4, 5, 6. He's in automatically. First, third, -1, +1. 0, 3. I am not going to push it. We're going to stay right there. He scores. He'll hold at third. That's going to be it for Pastor. This is the 8th inning. Tom Hume's going to come in for the Reds. And we're going to pull out Nolan, which means probably Johnny Bench. I think he's the only catcher I have active on the roster right now. Bench is active. Yes. So Bench will come in. Position 2, batting 9th. Nolan will go out. Pastor will go out. Pitchers will become 8th. Going to get Pastor out of there and bringing Hume in. He's 7-3. Okay, let's do this. New pitcher. Double switch. 9th catching, Johnny Bench. 8th pitching, Tom Hume. Hume comes into 217 saves with a 209 ERA, facing Rich Murray, who's batting 161. Righty against the righty. That's not a pinch hit for him. We'll bring in Larry Herndon. Herndon's batting 302. That is for Rich Murray, second base. Herndon. He can play shortstop. Don't have to give him a position yet, but I will probably will. Delete that. Herndon position. Batting 5th. He can play short. Who's playing short? Herndon's center fielder. Who I got? I got Metzger can come in and play third. Short rather. So we'll go ahead and take that defense after this. All right, so Harrington comes in. He's a righty against the righty too, but for some reason he got a lot of right-handed at bats. So I don't know his splits. Harrington, strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 43. Possible single, but he's not tired. Batter's card, 31. Single to 4. Giants are staging a little bit of a comeback here. Single to 4, advancing first, the second to third, second to home rather is 2 plus. So Venable will score. And first to third is going to be a 3 plus, and he's a 4, so he would advance. Herndon comes in, gets a pinch hit single, puts one across the plate, and gets one there. It's now 5-4 game with runners on first and third, 2 outs. Can't seem to get that third out. Joe Strain coming up batting 218. I got to give him one tire back because it's not his run. Pitch to Hume. Well, let's go 1. Yeah, I don't like stealing home with 2 outs. I'm not going to do that. So we're going to ignore that strategy roll. 46, blank space, 1-1 P3. I should have gone for it. Out P to 3. Pops up to the first baseman. And now we've got to bring in all right, looks like Metzger. We need a shortstop, I believe. No, the Masters playing short. We need a Murray was playing first. Now we got Darrell Evans can play first. Willie McCovey can play first. I'll bring McCovey in. 3, 5. Herndon's back out. All right. Defense. McCovey. All right, that takes care of that. Johnny Bench will be up against Ripley. Top of the 9th. Ripley hold his own or not. Johnny Bench, first time batting this game. Ripley's still good for a little while. Pitch to Bench, 1-2, possible walk. 5 will be a walk. Bench walks in his first at bat. Dave Collins, strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 56, blank space, 26 on his card, L4. We roll for a double play. L4. Runner on first is going to be a 1 or a 2. Does not get it, so that's going to be an out. Line out for second baseman. A lot of line outs this game. Dave Concepcion up with 1 out, 1 on. Strategy roll. Hit and run. That will be on. Pitch, 31. Possible strikeout against a righty. 20. No strikeout. Card is an F7. Doesn't come into play. And Ken Griffey's up. Bet 344. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch, 32. Range play at 54. Single to 9. 9 to 3. We get a 5, so that's a single to 9. Single to 9 with 2 out gives him a +1. -2. So we're at a -1 for the fielder. And +2 for the locations. That's going to be a +1. So he will be a 2. Not going to roll for that. He'll just deal with going to second base. Single. Dan Dreesen up, runners on first and second. He's tired. Pitch to Dreesen, 26. Oops, strategy roll, nothing. 26. Possible walk. 8 is a walk. Oh boy. Now he's tired. Bases loaded for Knight. I don't like bringing in extra pitchers. But this is kind of a hairy moment here. Ninth inning. Yeah, we'll bring in Lavelle. And I have them in the 8th position. We'll keep him in the 8th position. New pitcher, Lavelle. He'll face Knight. Bases loaded. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, big pitch, 53. Possible strikeout, 13. No strikeout. 35 of the Knight's card. Star line 1 out, 4-3. And Lavelle managed to get the third out. Both teams struggled in the late innings now. That will bring up the Giants in the bottom of the ninth. And I should have done a double swap there. Johnny LeMaster, batting 177. Against Hume, trying to nail it down. Pitch, 52. Wild. Nothing, nobody on. Repitch, 63. Possible strikeout, 14. No strikeout, 55. Going to be a double to 7. Damn. Everybody's struggling. That's going to bring up a pinch hitter. Milt May's already in. Terry Whitfield. He has not been in yet. We'll pinch hit. Bring in Terry Whitfield. Whitfield will bat 8th. All right, with a runner on second, strategy roll. Bunt. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Pitch. 14. Range play. 52. Star line 3 is a G6. Range for shortstop is 3. 1 when he gets the out 6-3. Runner on second. Runner holds. That's 1 out. All right, that brings up Milt May. 2 for 2 today. Strategy roll, pick off. We will attempt to pick off. Up, yeah, 5. No. Pitch, 52. Wild. Got to roll for that. 7. Going to be a pass ball question mark. That's going to be a 3 or less. He's okay. It's a 4. Passed ball. All right. May again. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 55. Possible walk, 10. No walk. Batter's card, 34. Star line 2 is a G5 with a runner on third. We cannot let that go. We cannot let that go. Actually, he should have advanced, which means my infield's not going to be right. We're going to play for the plate anyway. They would have been infield in. That's an important run. He's a 3. But he's got to try for it too, because we're down to 1 out. Billy North coming up. It's -2 for him going home with the corners in. No, I'm going to hold him. They're going to take the out 5-3. Don't want to take that chance. No advance, out 5-3. Um, Billy North 224. He's 1-for-4 this game. He's hoping to tie it up. Yeah, my infield gets selected on the pitch, and me not putting him on the proper base definitely changed that. Pitch 61. Strategy roll first, no strategy. 61 against a righty, no. Batter's card 61, F8 does not make it happen. And the Giants go down. The loss will go to Montefusco as they never came back off of his early on runs. So the Reds go to 48-26, Giants 31-45. They lose another one. Pastor goes to 10-4. Hume gets his 18th save. Montefusco drops to 4-9, and quite a game. That was actually a pretty damn good one. Thanks for joining me. That's Inside Pitch, July 2nd, 1980. San Francisco playing Cincinnati in San Francisco. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.